ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Namaste, my dear friends. To continue the teachings, message, divine messages and advice of Brahm Rishi Devraha Baba, I start the next video. the last In the last video, the last sentence was the most sacred place for pilgrimage is your own soul. It doesn't accept gifts from anyone while is content with what it gets conditioned by achievements in past incarnations. With this memory, the soul becomes mature. Meditation helps to enforce this memory. That is why meditation is also considered to be one of the types of yoga as well as dhyana samadhi. In the field of bhakti, dhyana samadhi is all because a single moment of dhyana samadhi brings infinite delight, which is even more than that which is achieved in yoga samadhi. Also, in the field of bhakti, memories, continuous remembrance or a memory repeating time after time is a necessary element of meditation. That is, it is a primarily form of love. As love of God is developing, feelings start to balance, and gradually there will be no slightest hint of the difference between the meditating person and the object of meditation. In this balanced state, your breath will also slow down and will become regular. This is called bhava samadhi. In this state comes liberation from the false identification of self with the body. My son, such is the sequence of earthly lives. Love of God is developed through meditation, then, then develops a desire to receive it. Further, one finds himself under the influence of anger, extreme ignorance. This brings memory into ignorance. Ignorance of memory causes destruction of intelligence, followed by complete destruction. But all of the above mentioned states are only possible when there is desire of benefits receiving from the objects of worship. That is not desire for the objects itself. Visyakar Virati, but to the benefits that it brings, Falakar Virati. I am telling that if there is only yearning for the object of worship, then even the greatest sinner can receive freedom from reincarnation because in Visayakar Virti there is only the game of senses, whereas in Falakar Virti there is desire for benefits and their utilization. Naturally, Baba meant that it is out of question lest feelings, memories, meditation, etc. should not even mention benefit. Computing benefit means the end of Visyakar Virti. You should keep commitment to your spiritual teacher or God. Remember, practice meditation, cherish love, but do not consider any benefit in these activities. Baba continues, those beasts and birds which, like the saints, adhere to Visyakarvirti are better than modern man. Visyakarvirti means that meditation is merely concentration upon the object and nothing more. Neither concern for the body nor worry for the words in mantra and their meaning. There are only memories, continuous memories, memories of the image, name, and nothing else. Then body, breath, and mind becomes a whole. This is Visyakar Virti. There may be a question. Visyakar Virti is free from concentration upon benefit, but still there are desires. Sri Baba says, yes, my son, it is impossible to fully eradicate desires as they may appear in the form of Phala Shakti, desire to use benefits results. There are two ways to stop them. The first way is yoga, the second one is bhakti. In yoga, the object loses its qualities by merging into Tripati, tried, observer, sight, object. This eradicates desires as well. In bhakti, there is the following: the true nature of the object is separated from it. The object of worship disappears, but the attachment to it cannot disappear. Gita says, Niraharasya dehintinaha vishyanaha vinisvartante sarvadanjanam, which means by separating the true nature from the object of worship, the soul continues to enjoy its benefits. In this case, to the best of one's ability, it is necessary to separate body and mind. That is no need to concentrate upon either physical needs nor any of its particular activities. As in both of the above mentioned cases, mind develops attachment to the body. If your mind will be directed towards the object of meditation like the thick stream of oil, then it will separate from the body on its own and cause Kevalakumbha, sudden breath holding without prior inhale or exhale. Asana, pose, position or ability to perform pranayama, regulation and control of breathing are yet another ways to stop activity of the body. This practice of bhakti is called Kirja Yoga. Thus, when Ishta or the object of worship becomes the center of all desires, there will appear the ability for recollection of memories and meditation. When all of desires and activities are put under control, what is left is knowledge, which is for bhakti the form of aspiration for the image of God. My son, there are four stages to reach bhakti: name, image, leela, divine games, and dharma. Pious way of life as written in the scriptures. In the majority of bhakti trends, these stages possess a great significance. You need help of faith and trust for your spiritual activity. Thus, a spiritual teacher is also an important link. At the first stage of spiritual activity, while you are reading the mantra given by the spiritual teacher, you have to go fully and deeply into the image of your spiritual teacher. In order to do this, you need a keen vision of a talented artist. The proof of stable attention in meditation is what is in the kingdom of mind of sadhaka. The main start is meditation of Guru Leela of the works of spiritual teacher. At the second stage of spiritual activity, feelings start to melt. A feeling of attachment to Leela is developed. Imagination ceases. At the third stage of spiritual activity, one experiences the state of bliss. At the fourth stage, Samarpana emerges, gifting, offering, handing in. That is, entrusting one's property to God and the feeling of love of Ishta. Life energy in the state of spiritual meditation should be directed inwards self, which will gear development of sattva guna and turn self to the quiescent state. Ego of the ordinary sadhaka submerges into the life energy which causes development of imagination and also the ability to glorify the name of God. A union of the soul and God is the final goal of bhakta. Achieving it without the grace of the spiritual teacher is impossible either in the past or in the present or in the future. When mind is concentrated, then by cognition and thought, cognition is the simple form of thought, it becomes stable. In the field of bhakti, communication with the other bhakta and regular studies of Veda also teach cognition and thought. Sankaracharya writes about the rules of meditation. You should make your mind stronger by keeping it at the point of concentration. You should control your feelings, keeping your body motionless. Do not worry about its desires or needs. What use is there in vain talk? It has long become the custom. If a weapon is used for good, this is not considered to be a sin. Thus, if a soldier who fights at the border has killed several people, he is not regarded to be a killer. Quite the contrary, he is honored as a hero. However, if somebody uses this weapon to kill, he is considered to be a sinner. Only an objective but not a subjective view of things give understanding of their true nature. What can one refuse in the world? Desire of wealth and lust. What is worthy of being in the body? Energy. If there is so much pleasure in bursting it out, you should think of how much more pleasure should be contained in keeping it inside. Energy is life. When it disappears, it is death. Of all the ways to free from the three sins of the material world, meditating upon the names of God is the most simple and accessible. Only meditation of the wise man makes possible control over feelings and finding Paramatma. When you do your daily duties thinking about Sri Narayana at every moment you can find God. Listen, my son, with regard to other mantra. Shastra does not allow those who are in the state of asocha, desecration, a state of the family after childbirth or death of a close relative. In this case, they cannot touch strangers and involve into charitable work for some time to read them aloud or to themselves. Instead of benefit, this will only cause harm. But this doesn't cover celebration of the name of Mantra, Mantradji, the king of mantra, Lord Hari. The name of God Sri Narayana should be glorified, hands raised and so loud to make those who chant and who listen experience the state of bliss. You can consider the names of God in any position as the sun doesn't need help to clear the dark and tiger does not need help to catch its prey, so sadhaka has a birth-given ability to glorify the name of God. Kali Yuga cannot enter the house in which the names of gods are continuously celebrated. In each house where bhaktas live, glorify the names of God together with him and his family. When you do this, faith and love of God will grow inside of you as well as mercy, purity, composure, patience, sense of equilibrium, tolerance, kindness, knowledge, austerity, modesty, and other virtues. When a man repeats the names of God, he is liberated from reincarnation. But when he sings them aloud, he receives the right to set free the whole universe from it. That's why you should always repeat Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Self is disposed to deception and lies. It controls feelings and all are under its power. It is the root of material progress and ever increasing desires through senses. It introduces all of material things to the soul, inducing it to partake of them and thus making it similar to oneself. Even if mind has potential to control feelings as it is the commander in chief, it has its weapon which is the spiritual activity. However, if self is corrupted, the king is corrupted, then it breaks away and overrides not only sense but also mind and soul as a king and commander in chief and causes their suffering in the material world. As in time, a pauper becomes a millionaire if he systematically gathers coins one by one, so in time sadhaka gains control over self and achieves samadhi in the grace of his spiritual teacher through and through regular practice. Under the guidance of a spiritual teacher, it is possible to correct self. When self is under control, feelings also come under control. Yoga Shastra says, as with the help of practice, self comes into a quiescent state, so breath, speech, body, and look also quiet down. Listen, my son, when his heartbeat is for Ishta, then Sadhaka receives the ability to day and night concentrate upon him, meditate at him, and acquire the knowledge of intimacy with him. Such devoted bhakta finds God very soon. Make service to God with the feeling of dasya. Dasya is one of the variations of bhakti. When the believer considers himself to be slave to the worshipped deity, trusting with the feeling of Shakhi, the believer considers himself friend to the worshipped deity. Love him as Gopi, girl's shepherdess, or girl friends of Krishna and his most devoted servants. Undertake all of the material actions only for him and his satisfaction. Devoted service brings knowledge. Knowledge is the result of devoted service. Always rest under protection of God. Be devoted only to Him. Jnani has to renounce the whole world, then he achieves the supreme bliss. Bhakta is constantly in the state of being, he keeps his emotions. In practice, does everything. But as he experiences the feelings of Sakhi, he has to apply own efforts to cross the ocean of the existence. Gita says, Jnani, whose mind is in balance, considers that Vasudeva, one of the names of God Narayana, is all and all is in him. Sarvam iti. My son Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagwan, God, Narayana, or Hari appearing as whole from the point of view of substance or a ternary system from the point of view of perception. When the sun of knowledge rises in the mind of sadhaka, the light of God penetrates him. This is Brahma. When it is accumulation of light like Vishwarupa, cosmic form variety that includes all forms that penetrates the soul of sadhaka, then it is called Paramatma. Both Brahma and Paramatma are parts of Bhagavata Tattva, divine essence, existence of God. When Brahma appears in his form of Virta, macrocosm, physical world which we see, God in his form of revealed universe, all of this is Bhagavan. Through devoted service to God, finding jnana and yoga becomes possible on itself. From the point of view of one who has form, God is Bhagwan. From the point of view of one who has no form, God is Paramatma. And from the point of view of knowledge, he is Brahma. Bhakta naturally receives knowledge and impartiality as his thoughts are always turned into one and only direction. He who impedes suffering is always by his side. Delight is a distinctive feature of this supreme power. Delight is Dharma. It is from delight that all living beings appear. Having come into life, they live, experience delight, and die, submerging back into bliss. The wise man measured the field of rice. He has left behind laziness and disputes. The wise man gained memory and happiness. He has left behind all anxieties. He prays, he says, let the all forgiving grant patience, let self be eradicated, let lie disappear, let it be only truth. Let mind rest in balance, body rest in the material world, whereas the soul is near Lord Hari. Material benefits always bring suffering. Let the universe rest in the state of a dream. Let the name of Lord Hari be in the state of wakefulness. Why Baba pays more attention to the rich, to those who hold high positions and are more influential. The matter is that those who have more stick harder in material needs, those are sick most of all, and those who are sick more than the rest should get help first. My son, there are three kinds of karma: sanchita, total amount of all actions performed during past incarnations; prarabdha, a part of sanchita which determines the present life; kriyamana, what has been done, the effect of actions of the present life that will be received in the future. Everything that we have done is accumulating. This is sanchita. Those fruits of sanchita karma which have ripened and become destiny are called prarabdha. In order to live our destiny, we are predetermined with our bodies and lifespan. Besides those fruits of actions in the past lives which have not ripened yet in this life in the form of destiny also appear as sanchita. Thus, prarabdha is what accompanies us and the fruits of which we enjoy. However, sanchita is like money which is kept in the treasury and comes into circulation. When the near source runs dry, in these three types of karma, there are two varieties, that is the bad and the good ones. Those whose prarabdha karma can be called good, prosperous, even if their kriyamana seeds prickle for their future. On the contrary, those whose prarabdha karma can be called bad experience sufferings and sorrows, destroying their innate abilities. So, dear friend, I end the video here. Please subscribe my channel, comment, like, and share the video. Thank you, my dear friends. Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.